hell is wrong with these men out here? Don't they see how dope you are? So you're educated, you're attractive, you got your own money, and you're a good girl. I mean, you're really out here doing it, girl. You're doing it. So it only makes sense to wonder at this point, why am I still single? Now, if this is truly a serious question that you are asking, I would like to shed some light on this particular issue. But before I do, please make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm what you need, sis. Every week, I'm what you need. So if you're truly confused as to why a beautiful, educated, financially stable, wholesome woman such as yourself is still single, then that is a clear indication that you don't really understand men. You don't understand men, you don't understand male psychology, and you don't really understand what truly compels men to want to commit to a woman. It's okay, we're here to learn, right? I got you. So here is where many of us are going wrong. Most of us try to appeal to men in three major ways: physically, logically, and morally. So let's start with physically. Physically is the, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm looking like a whole snack, or, you know, I got that wet. Why wouldn't a man want to wife this? When you are relying on attracting a man physically, you are expecting for him to choose you based upon either your looks or your ability to put it down in the bedroom. The next major way is logically, and that is where we get the, oh, I'm educated, I got my own money, I can cook, I can clean. It just makes sense that any man would want me. When you are relying on attracting a man logically, you are expecting for him to make a rational decision to choose you based on your intelligence, your achievements, or your skills. And then the third major way that we try to attract men is morally. That's where we get the, oh, I'm a good girl, I keep my legs closed, I'm a virtuous woman, I'm not like all these other wild hoes out here thotting it up. When you are relying on attracting a man morally, you are expecting for him to choose you based on you being good or nice, or the fact that you have sexual discipline. And sis, while these three major ways we try to attract men usually have some noble and honorable qualities, relying on these ways to snag the man of your dreams, it usually just doesn't work. Why? Because in order to maintain the attraction of a man, stay out of the friend zone, and inspire him to commit, you need to appeal to a man emotionally. But Torah, I thought women were the emotional ones. Listen, sis, science has proven that biologically, all humans are emotional. They just express it in different ways. Men are emotional creatures too. This is exactly why you might see one man date a woman for 10 years, never marry her, and then marry the next woman 6 months after meeting her. This is why a man will pass up on a college-educated woman making the same amount of cash as him in order to be with the waitress. This is why a man will tell all the women around him that he's looking for a modest, God-fearing, Proverbs 31 woman, and then go off and marry an Instagram model and then try to convert her to Christianity. Now, is any of that logical? Hell no! It's all emotions. Regardless of what men tell you they want in a woman, they only are compelled to commit to women who make them feel some type of way. So let's just talk about these feelings here. Does he feel needed by you, or do you continually express how much you got this and how you can do it all on your own? Does he feel safe around you, or does he fear your reactions because you don't know how to control your emotions? Does he feel like he can be himself, or is he picking up your subtle hints that you would rather him be like somebody else? Does he feel connected to you, or is there some severe disconnect because you refuse to get vulnerable enough to acknowledge your flaws? Does he feel a healthy sense of freedom, or does your neediness cause him to feel that committing to you will trap and suffocate him? Does he feel challenged by your femininity to rise to the occasion, or do you tolerate certain behaviors and thought processes out of some type of pseudo submission or just to keep the peace? Do you keep him guessing to the point where he feels excitement just being around you, or are you just happy engaging in the monotony of checking off the basic boxes on your wifey material checklist? Do you see the trend here? Feelings, feelings, feelings. It don't matter how many degrees you have, how much money you make, how beautiful you are, how much you can cook, clean, and submit. If you aren't able to trigger vital feelings and snatch his emotional energy by the throat, then what you have won't matter much, and you are at a tremendous disadvantage of inspiring a man to want to marry you. So now you're probably asking a bunch of questions to yourself. Well, how do I emotionally connect with a man? Well, that's a whole nother video. I'll get to it. But simply put today, if you want marriage, your focus should not be on what you have, what you know how to do, or what you can offer a man. Your focus should be on your interactions with that man. That is the key in all your beauty, your education, your intelligence, your money, whatever. All that's icing on the cake. Okay, so now since we've talked about the three major ways that women usually try to appeal to men, what are some ways that you know that you've tried to appeal to men? Has it been physically? Has it been logically? Has it been morally, or some combination of the three? Let me know in the comments. All right, sis, so they say the game is to be sold, not to be told, but I did give you these jewels here for free. So if you like this video, please show love by liking and subscribing, and always remember to live for God and love the life that you live.